Okay, where I'm standing is a flat surface. Even though the terrain looks completely smooth, there is technically two layers to it. Based on how far away you are from it, it will have level of detail, LOD versions that are lower or higher res. That's why you see things float sometimes. And here is the console. Face punch kick violation at Play Rust Legacy 28081. And it's called Rust Reborn, wiped 05:01 8 p.m. This is the one I've been using and maining. And before that, it had approval denied, connection failed. And the only error that it's willing to bring up is null reference exception object reference not set to an instance of an object. Now, this is right after it tries to do the microphone and then does a disconnected. And a Facebook kick violation, again, right after internal IDT audio codec mic. So I'm wondering if that's causing it. Well, it isn't. This happens on this one because this is the one that crunches your legs when you log back in and or get killed. And yeah, I was in the process of moving this direction. I was over there by those trees and it teleported me back here, or whatever the word would be. Now, what would cause this? I was on a smooth surface here too. I'll go to the exact location as best I can that this happened at. I take almost exactly the same path by going around these trees to avoid the rat animals that are usually up on that rock over there. As you can see, anytime anyone joins or leaves the server, or the server does an update where everybody has to resynchronize, or anybody's within visual range of each other, the server has to get things synchronized. And that's when you can get lag spikes. And that's why this sort of telecommunication protocol method for things isn't really done in video games necessarily all the time, because it might cause, well, problems. The problem with this I'm going to be bringing up, though, is face punch kick violation happening because I'm on the flat surface. This is where it happened. Now, as an experiment, we're going to look at this. This will be a really stupid video. Sure, no one's going to care. But because we're over a surface, my character isn't on a flat surface. Therefore, it is not at one or another altitude. If you have your supposed fly hack or hacker bullshit sensitivity set too high, it'll identify this incline that I'm walking across as me having two different altitude values. And if a lag spike happens, then it might kick me. Now, the reason I'm putting a lot of question marks and I don't knows and oohs at the end of what I'm saying is when you write a piece of software and you have users that are going to be reporting errors to you. Again, this was 2013. It's not current. And you have this here, right there, that complaint, that statement, approval denied, face punch kick violation, and null reference exception, etc. What do you expect us to report back so you can fix your product? Because we don't have the ability in the console to dump this error log. We can't see any of this. At least not in a usable way. But as you can tell, again, this is a pretty extreme incline. So let's run across it and I'll jump and see if it gets me. Okay, nope. Let's go forward. Jump. Another thing that can cause it, in case you didn't notice, we'll just get down and, up close and personal. You can see that the tree, if we go right to left, isn't actually in the ground, which is bad behavior on the part of the people who wrote it. They should have sunk every tree in to where it was a minimum of, let's say, the equivalent to a foot, so it would always appear to be in the ground. But that gives you an idea of something. I mean, if that was me running along, the program could technically give 2 or 3 different altitudes, which might be an indication that someone is using a piece of software to cheat, like flying. Picking yourself up by your bootstraps, stepping on your own hand, that kind of joke. And the idea here is that if you can get the game engine to think you're jumping from a height and then just redeclare where the height started from, you could fly. That's kind of how some of the fly hacks work. But instead, it only reacts to doing this. Bonk. Walking across this surface here might set it off. So anyway, I was going to do a video today on what decay rate things have. So I put in the three major ones: the box, the bench, the bag, and a fire pit. And fire pits disappear within a day, or in this case, probably about 12 hours, maybe 24. So let's check the other one while we're doing it so I don't waste this opportunity of making a video. And let's see if I get, again, that was connection failed all the way to face punch kick violation. Fly hack. You've all seen the boot screen on the video game where it essentially makes the assumption you're guilty of something every single time. It always says, you know, if you cheat, you will be banned. It's filled with warnings. When someone starts off warning you not to do something wrong before you've even started playing the game, that's kind of a presumption, isn't it? Or, you know, it's an acknowledgement backhandedly that they know that their server software is going to create lag and cause you to be kick banned or punished. Here's another player. So yeah, just thought I'd point that out. Okay, that'll basically be it for the video as far as that part. But now we have another player on the server. I didn't know I'd run into him. So, uh-oh. Well, I'm not going anywhere near that airdrop. I never get to him fast enough. I always get my ass kicked. And we get rads. Let's go up here where there's no rads. Where's the plane? Oh. I guess I have to. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I wish you all luck with that.